Young Billy.
Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still UPK, still undefeated, still one West, still keep the heat up, still in the streets, still on the block. My people need healing, priests and prophets, bring it out. Black watch, the white man is the devil, drop dead and kick rocks. Blood of an Israelite, this for the 12 tribes. I'm a soldier, motherfucker, so I'm ready to block. Cause the line played with your life. Now who they talking about? That UPK. Long beards and them niggas with them boots and braids, raising up the children of Israel every goddamn day. Warfare, angry black men with rage. UPK, motherfucker. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out.
Shalom, Israel. Let me make sure you can hear me. You know what I mean? Hit that one if you can hear me good. All right? Hit that one if you can hear me good. We in the game. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see what's up. Take Ground Radio. We ain't been on live for a while. Let me know if you can hear me. Type of one if you can hear me. All right? Take Ground Radio. We ain't been on in a while. We got some relationship questions. We're gonna get it straight into it. We got a couple of them already queued up. So we're gonna go ahead and get them popping. But I need to know, it's new equipment. I need to know if you can hear me. I need to know if you can hear me. I need to make sure I got sound and everything like that. Let me make sure I got sound. Let me know. Apparently not, because everybody left. So I must not have no damn sound. Let me get a one if you can hear me. Get a one if you can hear me. Type of one if you can hear me. Type of one if you can hear me. Type of one if you can hear me. Okay, good. All right, we got sound. All right, let's get straight into it. Relationship advice. Question number one, take ground breakdown. Shalom, sir. I was watching your poly relationship advice on Facebook. I have a question. If your husband abandons you and refuses to follow any orders from the schools you're talking about, Israelite school, universal practical knowledge, pertaining to the marriage, because his first wife is part of the world and will not allow him to have another wife, and he follows her lead by not keeping the marriage laws. Keep in mind, you haven't seen or heard from your husband in over 3 months, nor will he respond to the school numerous times trying to contact him. How long is it concerned that he has thrown you away and you are not bound to him any longer? Straight to the point, are you still bound to a man if his actions show he has thrown you away and he has left the school? Can you answer that on Facebook through water? All right, let's break this down. Always break these questions down. You watching the relationship advice. Great. All right. He said, if your husband has abandoned you and refuses to follow any orders from the school, all right, in this situation is a bad situation. You understand? It's a bad situation. Brother, stop following orders from the school, stop contact with the school. That's bad. Pertaining to the marriage, his first wife is part of the world. We don't do first wife. We don't do first wife. We don't do second wife. We don't do none of that. It's multiple wives. All right. So it's not his first wife. All right. But as we keep on, it says she will not allow him to have another wife. First of all, any man that follow that, in my opinion, is bitch made. You know what I mean? Any man who says his woman tell him that, even though it's in the Bible, God said you could do it, but his woman said he can't do it. If he say, well, my woman really, your woman is God. You know what I mean? To me, that's bitch made. I would never go for it. And he follows her lead by not keeping the marriage laws. Keep in mind you haven't seen or heard from him and your husband over 3 months, nor will he respond to the school numerous times. So, and he's not responding to the school, which means he may be falling out to truth, dropping his sword, which is also bitch made in my opinion. So he's doing a couple bitch made things. Like I said, this is not nobody specific, so whatever. How long is it concerned that he has thrown you away? That's based on the priest, man. You got to talk to the priest in your zone, your camp leader. All right. If you know him as much as he throws you away, if he stops dealing with you after a certain amount of time, the priest of the Lord will make that decision for you. All right. They will make that decision for you. You don't make that decision yourself. Oh, it's been 3 months. I ain't really talked to him. And now you go sleep with a new man. And then he hits you up next month like, hey, I just got out. I was in jail, or, sorry, I was missing you. Where you at, baby? Blah, blah, blah. Now, now you is adulterer. All right. Because you're supposed to wait. You ain't no, what I mean? The priests make that decision for you. So you have to deal with the priest in your zone, your camp leader, and they will get deep into the matter and make sure, you are fully in the clear. How do we know you're fully in the clear? Once we get a hold of that man as well, or if we can't get a hold of that man, they will let you know. That's how it works. You got to get with the priest of the Lord, man. You can't make these decisions on your own. It's too hard. There's too much going on. The Lord is involved. So you have to deal with the men of the Lord. That says shalom. Let's go to question number 2. Let's go to statement number 2. Building wealth, excuse for polygamy again. You can do that alone or with partners/investors. And it's called being an entrepreneur. Okay, a partner and investor, those are great. Those are great. But the average Black, Hispanic, and Native American, we ain't got partners and investors and all that extra, all that crap. You know what I mean? Building wealth with your wife is the perfect way, natural way for any man to build wealth. You know what I mean? You build wealth with family, with children, and if you have multiple wives, now you all multiple people working towards the same goal, keeping food on the table, keeping things stable. Shit, fuck an investor, fuck a partner, a business partner. A business partner, they don't mean they have to listen to you. An investor, who the hell got investors? Come on, you must be one of them big wigs, you know what I'm saying, up in the White House or something, or in got some gimmick or some shit that you want to get money, people to give you money, whatever. Everybody don't got a whole bunch of fucking gimmicks and scams and the pyramid schemes and stuff like that to get investors to build a whole bunch of wealth with. That's not how, we talking about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans here in America. You know what I mean? We always oppressed by this oppressor. All right. We don't have access to these big $1 million investors or whatever the hell, but we do got access to our brothers and our sisters, to our people. A man, he could be the brokest nigga alive, but he can get him some women. You know what I mean? And them women can love him and he can love them and they can build wealth. It's almost guaranteed that way will work. Now, if you got investors and business partners, do that too. Shit, that ain't nothing stopping nothing. But don't hate on the brothers who doing it with their wives. Shalom. All right, the next question or statement. Why aren't marriages lasting like our grandparents' generation? Open discussion. Why aren't marriages lasting like our great-grandparents and blah, blah, blah? This is the thing. Then, them long relationships and marriages, guess what? That brother a lot of times stepped out, right? And she stayed with him. Nowadays, women don't stay with their man if he step out. If he get another woman, they quick to leave. So that's one of the main reasons. So women stop doing that. Believe in multiple wives. marriage lasts forever. You understand? And then he have multiple wives. That marriage lasts forever. Okay, so that's one of the main things. It's a change in mindset. Back then a woman would stick with that man even if he did that. Nowadays, shoot, women think you did it. She ready to leave you and go sleep with another man and put another rod in her mouth. She ready to do that just because you talk to another woman or through text messages or something. Different breed of women and all that. Different breed of men. But either way, the Lord said the same. He said, "When what God has put together, let no man put asunder." So that relationship is supposed to stay together, and that man he can have multiple wives. That's biblical. That woman can't have multiple husbands. That's not biblical. But that's how you keep it really, for them long generational marriages and all this and that. A lot of you don't even want that because it's hard work. Long marriage, that's more hard work than you trying to put in. Your brothers, a lot of you just trying to get in and get out. You sisters, y'all turned into men. Y'all trying to get in and get out and focus on careers and stuff like that and not have a family when you can do both. People do it all the damn time. All right? People do it all the time. But good comment, good question. Why are marriages lasting like our grandparents' generation? Number one, women stay beside their man if he had another woman. Number two, the mindset of our brothers and sisters are way off. You know what I mean? You could think integration, Christianity, all the mind states that our people have. With that said, shalom. Let's get this next one. We in the game. We on back to back to back. We got the questions already lined up. Okay. Hey, good people of the world. So my husband and girlfriend have been having a hard time. Not with the relationship, just in life. So I want to do something for them. It would be a pleasure if someone has an idea of something I could do to put a smile on their faces. Laugh out loud besides being freaking awesome already. Man, that's a good spirit that this sister have. You know what I mean? She know her man got another woman. Okay, and she down with it. That's how a woman's supposed to be. Boom. Now she see the other woman, having a hard time over there on that situation. You really don't need to be a part of that situation and be in it. But if there's something you can help, you need to talk to the man, right? For you sisters are dealing with a man who got multiple wives, deal with that man on that. Don't go to the other woman. I mean, it depends on how your relationship is, but mainly overall, you want to go to your man. You know what I mean? Like, hey, look, let me pay this. I've been listening to you struggling, and I know you got this bill coming up that you don't got the money for. Let me put the money on this bill for you. Let me do this for you. Now that's how you do it. Now that's a bomb ass sister. That's the type of sister every brother really want. Talk about them long generational marriages. That's the type of sister gonna be in one. You understand? And most sisters need to be like that. So yeah, good point. Let's go to the next one. I'm an aspiring polygamist. I'm in this group taking notes. I've come to conclusion I don't want a poly relationship based off of lust, but more so tradition and culture. Will this concept have me swimming in circles in this dating pool? Seems like poly is catching a trend and my time is coming soon. Anybody else feel this way? All right. So it's look like it's a brother, you know what I mean? Because he put two women signals there. So if you a brother and you don't want to start off as an aspiring polygamist, like you want to, I want to go out and get like 2 or 3 at a time. Get one deal when you dealing with that right. Get some counsel from the Israelite school UPK, and then you'll learn. Then you'll know you can get with another. He that's faithful over little be faithful over much. You faithful over with one woman, he'll be faithful with 2. You understand? A lot of you don't understand that, but that might have been over your heads. But for real talk. So good for this brother. He said for tradition and culture, the only reason this multiple wives thing is even out here in the world like it is because of Israelites. Israelite school UPK were the only ones putting it on the forefront, putting it on the table. The Muslims, they keep that shit in the closet. The Mormons, they keep that shit in their closet. The Israelites is the only ones pushing that on the world, only ones bringing it out and putting it on forefront street. So if you want tradition and culture, get with the Israelite School UPK, so you'll be at the forefront of this tradition and this culture, which is biblically based. All right, for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Let's go on to the next one. Hey guys, new to posting, so please be nice. I've newly joined a poly relationship and having some trouble. Just need opinions from more experienced folk. My girlfriend is upset because she wants to be the only one to call our man daddy. They've been together a year. I've been in for not even a month. She states she wants to have some things to herself. This was never discussed, but my best friend says that she reserves the right to have boundaries. But I feel it's not fair to me because I love calling my man daddy. Am I wrong? What's going on here? Now, this is what's going on here. Multiple wives situation is one man with one woman and one man with one woman 2 times or 3 times or 4 times or whatever. It's not a love triangle. So whatever the hell you call that man when you spending time with him, nobody else should even be hearing it that much. Y'all trying to make these thruple things. We all hanging out all the day and sleeping with each other. Stop all that sleep with each other, man. Gonna freak these damn women out. Then they're gonna be all fucked up in the mind. All right. When he's with you, he's with you. You call him whatever the hell you want to call him. Nobody else should really be all in the business. When he's with her, she gonna call him whatever the hell she want to call him. She shouldn't, Now, if y'all all around and stuff like that, it's based on him. If he says, look, you can call me daddy, she can call me daddy, I don't give a damn. It's on him. But the best thing is for y'all to have some more 3 degrees of separation to make it work better. Okay? You call him daddy when he's with you, when he's with her, you don't need to be around them. Let them spend their time together, and then when he come back with you, you good. This is what keep all this extra bullshit drama down. This is all bullshit drama of over closeness. It's not a throuple. It's multiple wives. Now let's get the next one. Seems like a lot of people deal with jealousy in their relationships when there is already an established relationship with one person and a new person comes into it. Yeah, it's going to happen. That's even in the scriptures. Sisters was jealous, things like that. But you got to fight that spirit of jealousy. Jealousy comes from insecurity. Person is insecure. So, for example, let's say we both work a job. One person gets rewarded for the job. You're going to be more jealous of that person getting rewarded if you don't ever do shit to get rewarded. If you constantly never are good enough or getting rewarded, you're going to be like, man, I don't like how that person's always getting rewards. But if you had got rewards, if you've been getting rewards and then a new person get rewards, you're less likely to be even jealous over that. So this is coming from low self-esteem. The sisters need to, get a skill. Bring more money to the table. Do something special. Then you won't feel insecure. All right, everything ain't about sex. Most people think a lot of relationships about sex and stuff like that. It ain't about sex. All right, it's about you can bring some more things to the table and you'll feel more secure in that relationship because you're doing and bringing more things to the table. That's a surefire way to get rid of that spirit of jealousy. Focus on bringing some more things to the table instead of focusing on what the other person is bringing. Because once you bring what you bring to the table, the other person, what they're bringing is going to be minimized in your mind because you on deck. You got what you got. You got it. Ain't nobody touch what you got. So, I think we at the last one. Get ready for class tonight, everybody. So, has anyone seen or heard of a difference in emotional structure when all 3 partners come together from the beginning? Just curious. They still trying to make this throuple thing work. Man, it's not a throuple. It's multiple wives. One man with multiple women. All right? It's not a throuple. Now, when you try to do this throuple thing where it's like, all right, all three of us going to get in this relationship together, you asking for problems. You making it unsustainable. Thruples are unsustainable. Lesbian relationship, gay stuff is unsustainable because the Lord never said to do it. Okay? You want to keep the separation, what I call 3 degrees of separation. You separated from them two, they're separated from you. Then when that man come back with you as that woman, now you with her, he's with you, and that woman separated for while you two are dealing with each other during the time. 3 degrees of separation, man. It works every time. Now, if you want to go on an emotional structure and this and that, you trying to rewrite the wheel, you ain't going to rewire these women. They ain't gonna be rewired to be gay and lesbian and thruples and that's gonna be some long-standing recipe. All right, because that's totally off. That's totally weird. It's totally gay. So it's not sustainable. All right, you want it to be based off of honor. You want the marriage to be based off of, things that are sustainable, like belief system. You're an Israelite, you from the Israelite school, UPK, you have a belief system that you stand on. We have a belief system we stand on. So that's what keeps it grounded, keeps emotional structure, leadership and everything. If you just out there in the world, you don't have that, maybe you can learn something from a thing or two from the Israelites so you can learn how to have an emotional structure, have a base. Like the scripture says, a man to have the foundation built on the sand, when the storm come, it beat away the house and the house will fall apart. When the problems get serious, your whole throuple shit gonna fall apart. But if you build your house on a stony ground, which is the basis of these scriptures, when the rain come and the problems come and the money problems come and the this come and that come, you'll be able to sustain. The house will stand because it's built on a solid foundation. All right? That's what you want to build your relationship on. That's what you want the emotional structure built on. And that's built to last. Shalom. All right, Israel. That was kind of a boom session. Went straight through it, straight to it. Take Ground Radio every Wednesday, 5:30. You know what I mean? Check us out. Go to the YouTube channel, ISHBK Indianapolis. Go to the Facebook channel. And let's get it in. ISHBK Indiana. With that said, shalom.
Young Billy.
Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still UPK, still undefeated, still one West, still keep the heat up, still in the streets, still on the block. My people need healing, priests and prophets, bring it out. Black watch, the white man is the devil, drop dead and kick rocks. Blood of an Israelite, this for the 12 tribes. I'm a soldier, motherfucker, so I'm ready to block. Cross the line, play with your life. Now who they talking about that UPK? Long beards and them niggas with them boots and braids, raising up the children of Israel every goddamn day. Warfare, angry black men with rage. UPK, motherfucker. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, black watch.